Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just find out what is happening in your world. This card does not surprise me at all. Tell me about your past. And your strength. You have definitely closed some sort of chapter here. I can feel it. I love it. Tell me about your hopes or fears. You know, it's funny. When I was thinking about when I was shuffling the deck before the reading starts, I do all my shuffling, but then I continue to shuffle, as you see. But the card that I had in mind for you, for some reason, I was thinking Moon, Pisces. Pisces is ruled by the Moon, and the Moon came out. So we'll talk about that, and I'm not surprised by this either. So High Priestess came out. There is something here. You are stepping into your own power, your own self-confidence. You're trusting your intuition a lot. You're relying on yourself for just when it comes to the most important decisions. You're trusting your own opinion, even if other people are offering theirs. You're relying on your own. I really do love that because this is where you are right now. There is so much balance in your life. If it's not fully there yet, it's about to be. This energy of feeling like you've got this. You can handle a situation. You've completely turned things around. When you look here at this Justice card of Libra, there is a mirror image, which indicates to me that you did close this cycle out. You flipped the entire situation over, and it's probably connected to some sort of romantic relationship, and that does show up here a couple of times. There is something here that you have not walked away from. This feels like yourself. I got self as soon as I picked up the card, that you're holding on to something really important to you, and the universe wants you to hold on to that. But with the High Priestess there, you're very, very intuitive. I can see that here in the past there was some sort of relationship. It feels like there's something connected here. You didn't, and I want to say that you weren't on the same page, but it was almost like you might have had a lot of similar interests, but as far as the future and that ideal state for the future, you weren't on the same page. I'm getting the Ten of Swords in reverse, sitting in your strength position. So again, closing this chapter out, putting all the pain behind you, not allowing yourself to sit in that energy. This is where you're really stepping into your own. Queen of Cups, this feels like you, and this feels like you being very bold and dynamic within yourself and knowing exactly who you are, what you want, what you need. And as soon as I had put this down, it was like, I'm not so worried about other people at the moment as much as I am myself. You probably were putting in too much into a situation, more than you were getting out of it. And so there's this energy of retreating from that kind of approach to relationships. And all of this started because you did hit some sort of crossroad. It kind of got to be at a point where it was like now or never, make or break type of energy. And then you took your power back here. The Moon. So from a hopes or fears standpoint, again, this is your card. Pisces is ruled by the Moon. So one of the things that might sometimes kind of cloud your judgment is that you don't have full clarity on a situation. There is a lot that you do rely on your intuition. So it's not necessarily based on facts or anything like that, but you want that clarity at all times. That's how this is coming through. Interesting, because Five of Cups here in your potential outcome. So you are holding on to something, but at the same time, you are going to be letting go of something if you haven't already. Five of Cups indicates to me that there is something here that just hasn't been working for you, and you're finally, so if you haven't closed that chapter yet, that is the closing of the chapter. But I'm also getting it's the recognition of closing a chapter. see what else we can get. Tell me about the Justice card with the Page of Cups. Ten of Wands. That's what sparked this whole thing. Was you just felt like you had the weight of the world on your shoulders, that you were responsible for everybody's problems, including your own, and that just wasn't true. And that's where you started to right-size things within that situation, within this past relationship. It's like, well, if you're not going to want the same things I want, if we don't want the same things long term, then I'm not going to continue carrying the burdens of this relationship. I'm going to find a better way of living. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse. Five of Wands in reverse. You're holding on to all the good things. You're letting go of all the challenges and obstacles that you faced. There is always positive and negative to every situation. That's true for all relationships. And so what you're really doing is holding on to the positive here, taking the positive lessons from this and not allowing yourself to really sit in that negative energy. And the universe doesn't want you to sit in that energy either. Two of Cups. Yeah, I got the Justice card in reverse with this one. It was just very unbalanced. There was no way that this was meant to be long-term, just because there was something fundamentally off in the foundation of the connection. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. You did walk away from this pain in the past. You close that chapter. You've opened yourself up to something new. That's your strength, is allowing yourself something new, but it's new on your terms, and it's new as long as it aligns with what you want and what you need. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. King of Wands. Yep. Bold, dynamic, stepping into your own power, holding true to yourself. Tell me about this King of Cups in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. You're actually healing from this. Whatever this was, you're in the process of healing. Two of Swords, Page of Wands. And again, whatever, there was something here that sparked it, but there was something here, you know the truth of the matter. You know why things happened the way they did. Page of Wands, you knew that there was something here that was not in your best interest, and there was a different path that was, and sometimes it's a really hard path to take because it's ending what you want, what you know you really want deep down was something better than what you had, something more. And that's what sparked it. Tell me about this Moon energy. Chariot. You want a lot of success here, which is fantastic because there's a lot of positivity around this. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. Very interesting here, because what I'm getting is that you're letting go of the need to either continue talking to this person or continuing anything that is not in your best interest. You will walk away from it. You will just completely withdraw from the situation. It's not even always about the conversation that you have, that closure. You don't need that closure. You're just fine not getting the actual closure that you're looking for, or that you may have wanted at one time. This is a great card. So the card that came out for you was relaxation, because it does feel like you have put in all the hard work already. You have closed this chapter. There's a lot of positive things happening here for you, Pisces. So this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.